Hey everyone, Master Toby Milroy here again, Executive Vice President for AMS, and thanks so much for tuning in. It is now May 15th, and we've just released our new MA Biz Academy tools, our new marketing campaigns and support tools for all of our clients, our Atlas Martial Arts software users, our AMS billing clients, and anyone also subscribing to MA Biz Academy for July and the back to school season. We're always at least a couple of months ahead, right? So you have plenty of time to plan and your activities and marketing campaigns. So we're going to go ahead and flip on over here to take a look at the new tools that we have available for the month of July. June stuff is obviously always available, and May stuff is always available as well. Here, I'll do a little tour here. So remember, we have two big divisions. We have two big categories. We have AMS News, right, which is general marketing strategies, marketing campaigns, marketing tools, and operational tools for traditional martial arts classes, right? Meaning, evening classes for kids and adults. And then we also have AMS Kids. We also have AMS Kids campaigns, AMS Kids, an entire program focused on after-school programs and summer camps. So we'll get to that in just a minute. First, we're going to talk about AMS News, all the tools that are available for you as an Atlas Martial Arts software member, client, and user. So, number one, as always, let's talk about facilitation assistance first. As always, here is the AMS News newsletter. Okay, this is the studio owner, the school owner newsletter for the promotions, the marketing activities, and the class engagement activities that we're proposing for you, we're advising, and we're helping coaching you through over that month. In this case, both June and July are available. So you get the idea. So this helps us walk through the activities that we're doing for Father's Day. Again, essentially, this is the school owner coaching newsletter, so to speak. We're talking about some staff development topics that are critically important, especially over the summer months. There's some really useful staff development strategies that we deploy over the summer that I think you'll find very useful. It's a really good read. Very, very powerful strategies. How to use all the marketing campaigns that are available this month, how to execute them, how to execute the community outreach activities that we're going to be discussing for July, June, July, and back to school, frankly, including here the fireworks promotion. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. And also some financial management advice and some staff development coaching. So very useful. Take a look at that as soon as you get it. I'll show you where these all live here in just a moment or two. We also have, obviously, the MA Times newsletter. This is the student newsletter, right? So you've got the school owner magazine and the student newsletter designed to send to students. We always have our character education topic of the week and the month. We have some philosophy information articles that the students will use. You'll use those in class as well. And then we're focusing on personal power for this month. So all of our subtopics wrap around that core topic. Okay, let's talk about marketing campaigns and activities. And, a light version of how to execute them. The full version of how to execute them is in the AMS News newsletter for you. So we have an adult campaign called a kids campaign called Unstoppable Self-Esteem. This is focusing on, obviously, the benefit of self-esteem for our students. And this is basically a social media campaign, a flyer campaign, emails, posts for your website, little video clips, things like this, all focused around the self-esteem benefit for martial arts training. As you all know, in our marketing mix, we want to be constantly educating the market on the benefits of martial arts, right? And so we provide all the tools that you're going to need to be able to do that. And typically there are different benefits in each campaign, but also you want to be thinking about multimedia. So again, this is including beautifully designed HTML email templates, Facebook posts, artwork for posters and rack cards and ad cards and flyers and all these types of things. So this is the self-esteem campaign that's coming up for you this cycle. Also, we have an adult campaign focused on health and fitness. Obviously, this starts to focus on gaining flexibility, muscle tone, and increased endurance. And we're providing copy chunks as well that positioning your school, positioning your program in relation to these weight loss drugs, Wegovy, Ozempic, and the like, has been a very effective, useful, and successful strategy for schools. There is now more and more press coverage on the muscle loss that people are experiencing using these drugs. I'm not going to argue the ethical nature of the drugs or anything like that. They will sell billions of dollars of this stuff over the next couple of years. Pardon me. But we know that there are downsides and there are consequences. And this campaign will help you position your martial arts school as an antidote to some of those consequences, right? So very useful campaign for you there. We also have a campaign for Warrior Nights, which is a Parents' Night Out campaign. Every month, we provide a fresh new Parents' Night Out for you to execute. We know that this is something that many schools effectively execute for both revenue generation purposes, retention purposes, of course, and also referrals. So when you look at the Warrior Night, it's a whole series of contests and things like that you'll be doing during your Parents' Night Out. Kids are going to love it. It helps your staff and instructors know exactly what to go teach and how to go do it, the activities to do, things like this. And it's a very useful tool, again, for you for both retention, recruiting new students, and also revenue, sort of the 3 R's, right? So that's there for you as well. And again, all the media you could expect. Facebook ads, Facebook posts, email templates, you name it, right? Our guys make sure we provide you with everything that you're going to need, little video clips, et cetera, et cetera. If there's anything that isn't in that kit, in that campaign that you might want to deploy, you let me know about it, and we'll figure out how to make that happen. Also, I wanted to re-mention a couple of other campaigns that you'll still want to be thinking about a little bit. The Parent Appreciation Day promotion is still going really well. Many of our clients have turned this into Parent Appreciation Week or month. Father's Day is coming up soon. That's yet another element that you may want to be thinking about. Also, the 4th of July. This is Memorial Day. This is Memorial Day. Memorial Day is coming up in just a couple of weeks. Don't forget that these Memorial Day campaigns are also available for you. So these are 2 different Memorial Day angles that you can take. One is promoting the benefits of martial arts and its sort of intrinsic connection with military and service and things like this, with service projects for students, et cetera, et cetera. And then this is some strategies to help you execute participating in Memorial Day activities like parades and festivals and things like that to a much higher degree of efficacy. So many schools that we encounter before we start working with them really struggle to take those community outreach events and turn them into really effective activities. They go and march in a parade and then go to their school and hope the phone rings. We don't do that, right? We go and proactively generate leads and generate relationships and generate intro appointments, and in some cases even enrollments at these activities. So that'll be very useful for schools that struggle in that area or who'd like a little assistance in that area. Another campaign that I want to make you aware of is what we do for 4th of July. The 4th of July campaigns, we work with obviously local community activities and things like this, but also working with the local fireworks vendors and little pop-up shops and things like this over the 4th of July week is an incredibly effective, you can make that an incredibly effective marketing tool if executed well, right? And in large part, it's based on the relationships that you create with the vendors and things like this. And there's an entire kit in here and done for you tools to help you leverage that activity. Most summers will generate several hundred leads through fireworks stands and things like that. Also, it's a little late in the game, but also this is still available for you. This is our Summer Domination program. This is a 5-tier approach to maximizing the summer season. 5 pillars in your marketing Parthenon, right? Pillar number 1 are internal summer camps, how to execute internal summer camps. And here we did interviews with several school operators who run multi-6-figure summer camps, right? So $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, or and even more summer camps, summer camps. So pillar number 1 is internal summer camps, how to execute those well and tune them for effectiveness. Number 2 are external summer camps, working with other summer camp providers, where you can then be a field trip option or you can be a facilitator for some of their programs. And that's an incredibly effective lead generation and conversion tactic. Business-to-business promotions that are specifically targeted to summertime and summer businesses, including, by the way, the fireworks vendor. Community events, things like 4th of July parades and community gatherings and concerts and things like this. And then also pillar number 5 are some of our staff development strategies that we execute over the summer months. So this Summer Domination program is available to you. Just go to the MA Biz Academy. I'll show you. Just go to the MA Biz Academy, and if you go to the after school and summer camp section here, you'll find all of these all of these summer camp facilitation tools, including all the forms you need for your camps and promotional materials and operational materials and minute-by-minute class plans and things like this. And then I'd also suggest that you go to the summer camp tag over here, and you'll be able to find all sorts of additional tools that we've used for summer camps periodically over the years. And these are literally dozens and dozens and dozens, literally hundreds now of tools available for you to help make your summer camp planning and execution so much easier. And more to talk about there in just a moment. And then we have our our anytime campaigns, our seasonal campaigns designed for the summer months, starting to lead into back to school, but for the summer months. So just as a quick example, Independence Day demos, the 4th of July thing we talked about earlier, school spirit fundraiser, a spin to win campaign that we do a little contest over the summer months to help with summer retention strategies, a reading contest that we do with our students. That's really good. That's really good for summer retention, summer rewards, things like this, but also leading back into school. Summer pool parties, so many campaigns that you can execute during the summer that I think you're going to love. My recommendation would be you pick 1 or 2 each month and execute, right? As part of your core marketing plan. So that is just the AMS news section of what we have prepared for you for July. Now let's look at AMS Kids. Again, as I described earlier, AMS Kids is the after-school program, after-school and summer camp program that we provide all the tools that you're ever going to need to execute the AMS Kids program. That's both the transported after-school program and the summer camp as part of that program. So number 1 is this, the AMS Kids news, the program guide. So this is your AMS Kids newsletter. This is basically the walkthrough for school operators on how to execute the AMS Kids program, the after-school program during these next few months. As this is now summer, as we're now leading into summer, we provide this also for your entire summer camp, meaning instructor's guides. Typically throughout the year, you'll get instructor's guides that have minute-by-minute class plans for every day, every hour of every class, right? Every hour of every day of every class, right? So that means as your after-school program students get to your school, your instructors will have minute-by-minute, every 15-minute block of exactly what to do with the students and how to do it, and instructions on how to teach the lesson of the day, how to execute it, pieces of phraseology to help reinforce life skills and character education skills, and how to the supplies that you're going to need for each and every activity, things like this, right? So it's really a very, very detailed step-by-step instructions on how to execute each and every step of your after-school program. We include this also for every day of summer camp the entire year, the entire summer, right? So you'll have minute-by-minute class plans for your entire summer camp. What we recommend is that you print this off and hand it to your instructor each day. I recommend every Monday morning or every Friday you review the next week, the following week's instructions, and pick out the things that you like the best, right? You get the idea. So that's that. The next element that we provide are also worksheets for any quiet time activities. Obviously, we know during the summer months we have some downtime, right, in our summer camps that we would love character enriching, educational and fun and inspirational worksheets and strategies that we can do during sort of some quiet times, some downtimes. So we provide all that you're ever going to need in that arena, right? So we provide daily activities that reinforce the character benefits that we're talking about that cycle. A+ Mail is also a component of the AMS Kids After School program and summer camp program. This is the student and parent newsletter for that program specifically focused on the benefits of that. We also provide all the tools you need for the Leader's Edge program, which is also the AMS Kids program designed specifically for teens, right? We all know that retaining the teens is a tougher challenge for us. So we provide a program called Leader's Edge, where these teenage students now are learning yet higher level character skills, leadership skills, direct and interpersonal leadership skills, interpersonal communication skills, etc., that can also then help you facilitate classes and facilitate your programs. So the July version of Leader's Edge is available for you as well. And then finally, just a reinforcement, I guess. Finally, the AMS Kids promotion of the month. Each month we do separate promotions for the after-school program specifically. This is designed to help you promote your after-school programs at Independence Day activities, right? Both internal and external related to the 4th of July, right? Including press releases and emails and everything else you might need, right? So those are your AMS News and AMS Kids program materials for the month, program tools for the month. Just a quick walkthrough of the Biz Academy site. When you get here, you'll notice that this top slider will have the most recent main campaigns each month, right? So let me go back to the beginning here, I guess. It'll have the most recent main campaigns, and then you can you can kind of toggle through these or whatever. So we've got all the summer things. You'll see this, the most recent, and then in each section, you'll be able to access all of the specific campaigns designed there, right? So these are all the marketing campaigns that we have provided for. Obviously July is what we're releasing today. We released 2 months ahead, month and a half ahead, 2 months, I guess, ahead. But the things for this month and the month between are also available for you as well. So you'll find all those tools here. I recommend just kind of scrolling through this every month, every couple of weeks, take a look and download all these tools so that they're at your disposal. Same with our management section. This is, certainly the AMS News newsletter and our emails and our newsletters for our parents. We take those and break them down into weekly emails that you can send out through your Atlas Martial Arts software system, et cetera, et cetera. So you can get all of those tools here as well. We provide webinars on specific topics on how to optimize your martial arts school, especially right now focusing on summer. Each week, those webinars go live. And here's our AMS Kids After School and Summer Camp section as well. So again, the tools that we just outlined, those are all available for you here. So you're able to get all of the current cycle, the current month, meaning July right now, tools from the home screen. Never stop there though, because also if you're executing the AMS Kids program, under the AMS Kids and After School navigation item, you have all of these other tools that are available to you as well. So you can get those individually and as a whole. Under the marketing section, you'll find anytime campaigns, which are things like executing a tournament or executing a parents' night out or executing marketing activities and promotions that might not necessarily be seasonal, that you can do at any time of the year. We provide tools to help you with any of those here. In fact, if you're working on a promotional campaign or you're working on a promotional activity that you don't have tools for, that you might need some ways to promote them, some Facebook posts and some social media ads and some video and some flyers and things like that, let us know, right? Send a note to your account executive or send a note to our facilitators here at AMS headquarters, and we'll put that on our list. We'll put that on our production cycle. Also seasonal promotions that are appropriate to the season, and then a bunch of other elements that you may want to be thoughtful about, specific adult focus campaigns, children campaign, et cetera, et cetera. And the same goes true with the management section, internal management of staff, resources and assets and things like that. You'll find a bunch of new resources there for you as well. So never just stop at the homepage, right? Do yourself a favor and do some exploration. You're going to find a lot of things you're really going to love. So that's what we've got for July. I hope you like it. I hope you appreciate the tools. I hope they really save you a lot of time. Remember, our mission is many-fold, but in general terms, we're here to help save you time and create new revenue for you, right? Attract more new students to high-quality martial arts programs all over the world, including yours. So thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. We'll speak soon. Thanks, everybody. Go to the Biz Academy now. By the way, you'll find the Biz Academy by logging into your Atlas Martial Arts software application here and going to the MA Biz Academy button up here, or on the left-hand navigation, you can see the MA Biz Academy navigation over here on the left as well. So go check those tools out now. Start executing them. If you have any questions or any issues or any advice that you need on executing any of these promotions, give your account executive a buzz here at AMS headquarters, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks again so much, guys. Speak soon.